Hey, if you're in the market for a new car, maybe you're thinking about making the switch to electric, EVs are becoming very popular, more and more popular it seems each and every year. Demand's just expected to increase. So what do you look out for when you're looking to buy an EV, new or used? We've got AAA's Josh Zuber back with us to tell you about some free resources and some other things. Welcome back.
Good morning.
How you doing,
Thanks for
man?
having me. I appreciate it.
Well, you saw the traffic report. You're not going anywhere for a little while. That doesn't give us that much more time on our interview, but let's start with this.
Yeah.
EVs are huge. We just did this story this morning. Buick's going to make its last gas-powered vehicle. The market is absolutely shifting that way.
It absolutely is, and so actually every year AAA comes out with a car guide. And so the 2023 AAA car guide, out of the 6 major categories that we have, all but one vehicle winner is electric.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And how do you pick these winners?
Yeah, so we do a lot of evaluation when it comes to the AAA car guide. We do it out in Southern California at the Automobile Research Center there, and they score it on various things such as the number of ADAS or Advanced Driver Assistance System features, right? So that that emergency braking system, for example, blind spot monitoring, all of that, fuel efficiency, emissions, braking, handling, ride quality, all kinds of stuff goes into scoring the vehicle winners, and that's why we publish it, and it's free for anybody to check out who's looking for a new vehicle, and that's at AAA.com/car guide.
So that's just kind of where things are going. It's just at the very top, they just happen to be electric with all the new safety features together.
Exactly.
And is there any difference in the used market compared to the new market for EVs?
And that's just it, right? We're seeing more and more new electric vehicles coming onto the market, so naturally more electric vehicles are going to be coming to the used market. So right now it's a very, very small fraction of a percentage when it comes to the number of used electric vehicles available today, but that number is going to grow. So AAA has also put together a used EV car guide, and it runs through a number of questions you should be asking if you're looking to purchase a used electric vehicle.
Okay, so what are some of those questions? I mean, to me, the biggest one is the battery, right? That's the big change.
It is. Here's the good news. When we talk about electric vehicles, you save a lot on your maintenance costs, right? There's fewer moving parts in an electric vehicle.
No oil changes.
No oil changes. Okay. It's actually cheaper to fuel or charge your electric vehicle. Actually, the latest data from the Your Driving Costs from AAA finds that the per mile cost over a 5-year period, when looking at 2022 data, it's actually the second lowest cost per mile, just behind a very small sedan, right? So you actually do save money.
So even sorry to interrupt, even a bigger EV is going to perform cost per mile, like a sedan, or better than.
Exactly right. So talking about the average numbers. So yeah, when we look at that, that's something exciting to think about, right? And they're so fun to drive. They're zippy. They have the latest technology, and they're just neat, right? They're computers on wheels. But one of the things to really look out for if you're looking for a used electric vehicle is a late model and low mileage.
Okay.
And here's the reason why. You're talking about the battery. That traction battery, or what is basically the gas tank for an electric vehicle. That's the battery that powers the electric vehicle. That has a minimum of an 8-year or 100,000-mile warranty, and that's great, right?
Yeah.
So something to consider, though, as these used electric vehicles age, you may need to replace that traction battery, and that can be a huge expense. We're talking about thousands, if not maybe above $10,000. But before you kind of get wrapped up in that, just consider that some studies have been done, and there's anecdotal evidence out there that electric vehicle batteries can actually last well beyond that warranty, perhaps even beyond 150,000 miles. So, but again, that is just something to consider, and that's why at AAA, when looking at the used EV car guide, we recommend that, for right now, if you are considering a used electric vehicle, that you get a late model one, low mileage, so you have the most warranty left on that big traction battery.
And what about for charging? I mean, folks have to consider, what's my commute every day, right? Do I have whatever electric circuit in my house that I need, et cetera?
Yeah, absolutely. So most people are doing their electric vehicle charging at home, and you can just plug it in just like a normal appliance. A lot of people are installing what's called a level 2 charger, and that can cost hundreds of dollars, if not maybe a few $1,000s, depending on your home home's electrical configuration.
Right.
But here's the deal, that level 2 charger can pay off over time, right? Because electricity is cheaper, it'll save you time. You can basically, you run your vehicle like the normal commute, 30 miles. That's actually the latest AAA survey finds that the average commute is around 30 miles across the country. You can easily charge your vehicle overnight if you have a level 2 charger.
But there are some considerations. I guess that's why the car guide's out, to really help folks kind of navigate those issues. Because you got to think miles driving, cost per mile, warranty. Some of the things are with gas powered, low mileage, but specifically the warranty is kind of different. A lot of people are going to take some adjusting to get used to that line of thinking.
Absolutely, yeah, and just it is a little bit of a lifestyle change. Your everyday commute should be no problem. If you're doing a road trip, a little bit more consideration, you know, a little bit extra time when we talk about charging. And there are, again, a lot of free resources out there, not only provided by AAA, but even inside the electric vehicle itself. A lot of them have software to get you to the nearest charger.
Where they know where to go, even if you don't. Where can we get that car guide? Is it the website?
Yes, AAA.com/car guide.
Josh Zuber.